But yeah, it was nothing. No problemo. We got ourselves the bombs. We can finally start doing some things. I just can't bomb jump to save my own life. Like, the strategies they tell you aren't exactly helpful either. Like, if there was a plant a bomb, count to 3 Mississippi, you know, that'd be fucking helpful. So, like, here, like, you would think it's about to go off, you know, do it, and it's just so hard to get that timing that I just can't fucking do it. That's my problem, is when I try and do the slow method, I can't do it. As to where if I had spring ball, it would be jump, plant a bomb, jump into it, and then just repeat like that, and it's super easy. There's also the method I did zero, which is just mash and hope for the best, which sometimes it works, but it doesn't get me very far. So that's my complaints with just bomb jumping, is I feel like it's hard to do, and no one is a good teacher. So, yeah. Like, make a simplistic way to teach it instead of just the most vague, dumb shit you could think of. That's basically me shitting on the internet right there. We don't need to go backwards, I just want to kill that guy. It didn't do anything because I have no more health. Now I need health. More health or ammo to get, but sometimes you just want to take your vengeance out on small creatures. Not the best sentence I've ever said. He had spikes, alright? It's okay. And because this game is a little bit weird with its aim up, aim down, like those are two separate buttons. Oh, both of them go up, up, instead of just... That doesn't make any sense, but whatever. Like, R is up, L is down, so like it can be a little bit confusing, but it's also good because I can do this. Just like in AM2R. So like I prefer it for that, but at the same time I don't. Because it's, I don't know, it just gets easy to get mixed up, so sometimes you... Alright, you can go away then. Fuck it, I don't care. Oh, energy tank. I'm not even there, I'm invisible. You can't see me. It's just letting me know there's an energy tank. It doesn't say who it's for, it's just, yeah, it's an energy tank. Oh, yeah. He blocks your shit. Unless you missile him. Can't block a missile, I guess. Which... I was gonna say it's a good reason, but then I instantly started thinking about the ending of Resident Evil 5 where Wesker catches a missile. That's what he does. He makes that noise. So, yeah, memory serves right. This way is basically like, yeah, I guess we'll just show it anyway. In, Zero, when you go and it's like, oh, beat up Kraid and Ridley and then you can access Turian. It's that, except there's Kraid, this one's Fantoon, then there's Ridley up there, and that I don't remember the name of. Yeah, I can't remember that one's name. But those are the 4 bosses we must beat up to access... Where the hell am I going again? Yeah, that sounds about right. Something like that. I mean, I guess maybe I should be a little bit spoiler considerate, but... I don't know, this is weird, because it's a 24-year-old game. So you could argue, like, people had plenty of time. But the first time I played this was 2011. So, it's... like... I'm not exactly a fan of people being critical to being late to the party, because I was always a guy who was late to the party, so it's like, I understand, I get it, you know, it's not your fault. It occurred to me that I've been talking too much, and maybe I should have been quiet, because I don't know why I'm splitting the videos. Anyway, here's our first major area. Trying to think where this tune shows up. Yeah, so now we're on Brinstar. I was thinking it was a different one, but I don't know if this one's been remixed into a Prime song or anything like that. OC Remix, of course, is absolutely fucking bonkers about this, but at the same time, like, I understand it, because it's not like you can do remixes of Metroid Prime if Metroid Prime are just remixes of this, so... Yeah. Although some of the OC remix stuff they do is like phenomenal, like very cinematic sounding. Not gonna lie, I kind of hate that word when it comes to video games because I feel like it's not the point. You're missing your objective. You know, not everything has to be. The point is for it to be fun. And have to be gritty and serious. I got it. Wasn't sure I was gonna make it. Now, what is that? I think I know what this room is, and I'm pretty sure we can't do it, but I think we can get one of the things. Yeah, this was the room I thought I soft locked. Cause I got to the other side and I was like, oh crap, how do I get out? And then I figured out how to get out. But we can at least get this for the moment being. And then I guess we'll just come back here when we get the necessary power up as I stop spoiling every single thing in the game. Hello! See, I view Metroid as this incredibly weird game of famous but not famous. It's like, yeah, it's got millions of fans, but not everyone's heard of it. And it's really weird. Because I feel like that's the truth. But at the same time, I also think about Metroid and I'm like, well, even people that aren't fans of Nintendo and dislike Nintendo, they still like Metroid. And that's also like a strange fact that makes no sense, but is the case. Maybe it's because, again, starting the genre thing. Metroidvania. I'm out of here. I'm in the spikes of death. If you touch those guys, by the way, or shoot them, you know, it gets darker, they die, so that's why I'm trying to be careful. I've learned you can just walk opposed to jump. You don't need to jump. That just further complicates things. Now there is one pretty bad sequence break. I'm like, I want to do stuff just to do it, even though it will be clear not intentional. Like there was one major sequence break I did, but that's about it. It's the only one I know I've done so far. I don't remember how this game is supposed to be played. Let's just say it like that. But I remember getting to the point where I was stuck and I was like, oh shit, I'm definitely not supposed to be here. Oh, run faster. So, yeah, like up here there's a power up. We're not supposed to get it, but guess who's fucking getting it because they want to. We're also going to cut ahead so I'm not wasting time with this shit. Alright, well, it's good enough. It felt like giving me 5s basically the entire time, which was kind of annoying. I would appreciate it if you did not bump me around. Would appreciate it. Thank you. I feel like it's doing a lot of damage there, isn't it? I'm also questioning if this is the room I'm thinking of. I mean, it looks like it. Yeah, it's definitely that room. I'm just going up opposed to down, because down right there is where it is. But whatever, we should go this way anyway, because that's just the save room. Never mind, I thought there was more to it. Well, whatever. We explored, we found a save room. I don't really feel the need to save, because I don't really feel like my life is in danger, and I'm going to end up suffering or anything major because of it, so I'm not really concerned. What is this way? Is this the way to go? That's a yes. So we're not going to go this way. We will come back. Can we run? Let's run. Good. I didn't want to have to fight them again. I didn't really have the patience. There we go. Alright, so right there, those are grapple points, meaning we need the grapple beam to do this. But with some good wall jumping, you can go ahead and do it without it. Right here are some pressure blocks, so you got to be careful not to do it. We're going to go ahead and cut to the attempt of me actually doing this because I don't know how long it's going to take. But the idea is you get Sammy to flip and then just kind of jump and push the other direction, and yeah, so it might take me a minute. Wow, that lucked out. And as you saw, every fucking time I seem to wall jump, she wants to turn into a morph ball, and that's getting on my last damn nerve. So that was what was mostly fucking me up, was the idea that she's like, Morph Ball! And I'm like, no, honey, wall jump. And those are power bomb blocks. Kinda gotta tell you, because you need to know that stuff. Anyway, going on, we got the thing that we wanted. Let's go ahead and kill these twats so they don't muck up our day anymore. That's power bomb door. Don't have the ability to deal with that yet. And then down here... Ooh, another one. Try and get all the goodies you can. And then, if you can look there at the bottom of the screen, you can see that little bit. Another secret! Yeah. Fun times, right? That also appears as a dot on the map. Now, what did this way lead to? Alright, well, we're going to go up first, because up, I'm pretty sure I know exactly what that is. And then we'll come back for down. Anyway, there we go. See, it's not so bad, minus the terrible jumping. But the thing about that wall jump that's... Like, they try and set it up so you can't do it, is they just make it so you bonk your head, but... I don't know, it's really weird, because I didn't have the problem of her turning into Morph Ball when I was playing on the gamepad, as for now I'm on a Pro Controller. And it's kind of weird to think that the gamepad seems to be a little bit more pro than the Pro Controller. Also, maybe health might be advised. That's good enough for me. Now, I want you to consider how irritating a toggle feature like this is during a boss fight, because guess what? It's really fucking annoying and overly complicated shit. You're dying. Try and be preservative for my missiles, but obviously I shouldn't. I missed! I'm missing! Worst day ever. Yeah. Pretty sure I know exactly what this is. Yep. Welcome to the first boss fight. So what I want to do right now is try and grind off his drops real quick before I actually concern myself with him. The idea is how irritating it is to fight a boss and then have to toggle that shit on. I can't jump high enough, so there you go, we've blown our chance. Mostly because he's got a bunch of dumb shit. The biggest irritants I have is this is just like the slowest fucking boss fight in the world, because you're basically only getting one hit on him at a time. Pros probably know a different way, but no, I just barely got it. But others, it's just kind of like hang here and just shoot and then wait for your turn to go and you can go. It's not a hard boss fight, it's just fucking long and boring. So I won't even lie to you that way. Now, if there's a... I mean, I guess using super missiles probably makes this a lot more tolerable if you can sequence break to that. Which means you could also sequence break your way out this green door. Nope, didn't get it. Figured I'd be nice and jump cut to that. Oh, there you go, we got two in that time. So this way you weren't sitting there watching, waiting for a new wave to go by. 'Cause that's just fucking annoying. It's just so slow, so stupid. There you go. I hope both of them count. Because I'm not sure, honestly. Like, it doesn't seem like it's going any faster, but maybe it's my imagination. In other words, welcome to the most interesting boss fight of your life. We got one at least, which is good enough for me. Shooting him doesn't do anything. I'm just shooting the little stuff, by the way, in case that's not clear. He just bobs his way around. It's kind of like a better version of the, I called it the Insect Queen in Zero. Instead of riding those little beetles and stuff, you just sitting here waiting. Except, you know what, I kind of take that back because you didn't really wait too much on that boss fight. you had an opportunity to fight all the time. You just had to wait for dude to get into position. That was about it. As for this time, you're waiting for position to get into dude. I was hoping. There we go. A little bit faster, I think. Probably, yeah. And like, well, I mean, I guess if you want to count Chorizo as a boss fight, I would have preceded this. Yeah, there you go. It's over. Hooray.